Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading for February 2nd through the 4th, 2024. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle there for Gemini. Let's see what's going on. So we have the healing light and deserving. I think that as you look at what you put up with, you will start to realize what you deserve. A lot of times when we're in a deserving energy, this is when you have been either given what's due to you, or you are being treated better, and that always opens our eyes with the healing light. That means that, dang, what in me was so broken that I was dealing with XYZ, right? The healing light shows that you are like, what is it about the choices that you make? It seems like the choices that you make are not they don't usually, right? There's like, I make choices and I don't feel empowered by what I choose. A lot of times it always makes you feel like you're being manipulative to try to, kind of energy. I don't think you're manipulative. I just, let me get the other cards. Well, the Eight of Swords wants to come out. Usually you're making decisions under duress. Gotcha. Okay. Especially as it pertains to love. When it comes to love, they're showing love here, but it doesn't always have to be that. But you usually are stuck or in a situation where you need to get your way out of it. And they're showing that the healing light is the Two of Wands twice, King of Cups, and the Magician. And so this tells me a lot about how what you okay, so what maybe you're looking at is the choices you make. You make a lot of choices for love, and you may find that you are in like the beginning phases of love or care, and it's not always romantic love, right? You're celebrating this, and you may find later on that you are manipulated into a situation where you're stuck there. Like, people show their best sides to you, and you make decisions based off of that. And it heals you to know that people are manipulative. It's not your decision making. Always feel empowered, especially when you're making decisions based on matters of the heart, and you're using your heart to make these decisions. What the problem is that with the Eight of Swords is that there's a negative thinking aspect to this, but it sways in the favor of the other person or the other people. And so that's what I'm seeing, is like you make decisions based off of this, I can't really say fear. It's like you may feel very pessimistic. Deserving is the Queen of Cups and Seven of Cups, though. This tells me that you're deserving of not being in doubt or in the shadow or fog. Things should never be kind of like blurring lines of what is real and what is not, right? You deserve to have things be clear cut. Yes, we're on the same page, and it's honest and it's true. You shouldn't have to overthink these things anymore. I feel like people have manipulated you or showed you one side, and then you get there and then you find that it's a whole nother side. It's a whole other thing. You deserve for people to be clear and honest with you. And this shows that now you overthink things, or you feel like things are worse than what they really are because of what you went through. That's what this shows. The healing light is knowing that you can be sure, right, that you are making good decisions, especially when you're making decisions because of the love that you have for other people. But don't feel like when one gets manipulated, and I say this a lot, when you get betrayed, I don't find people feel like, oh, well, okay, they didn't, they weren't honest with you. Yes, disappointed. Yes, heartbroken. But what the lasting effects of betrayal trauma is usually that you don't trust yourself anymore. You make decisions and you go, well, let me overthink that decision, because last time I made this decision, someone played games with me. I should never have been that open. And we always should be open, right? And it's not the fault. I've been seeing this too on social media, and they're blaming, like, say women having children, and they have children with a man. He turns out to be not so good, right? He may not be as involved with the children. The proverbial deadbeat, he's not involved. He's not encouraging. He's not a light to his children. He's not even encouraging or helpful to you. Not only leaving you with the work of the children, taking care of them, but also making it difficult for you to even focus, because he's bringing so much chaos to your life. But it also, on the flip side, I'm seeing a lot of that going on with the men and the mothers of their children not being cooperative or accommodating when co-parenting. And I'm seeing that there's always that one, there's one aspect of it where everyone's like, well, you should pick who you have children with better. And I think that is very toxic to say to people, because you don't know whether you're dealing with a magician or not. Sometimes a magician could be quite good, but you never know what you're dealing with. When it's the Eight of Swords sitting here and you have to heal from that, that means that someone was playing games with some other people's hearts. A lot of times you don't know that you're dealing with someone like that. They're very good at holding up a mask, right? But what it ends up doing later on is causing you to question yourself. And so Spirit is asking you very quickly, very succinctly, to keep your heart open. What may heal you is to know that you deserve to accept the what ifs, and you deserve to connect with someone in a space of this is too good to be true, but it is true, right? Because you know what I mean? There's an energy of that going on. So I went on a rant, but it did go with this, I promise. Stuck energy is 6 of Wands and 4 of Wands. A lot of you may be stuck struggling with feeling successful, feeling like you are where you need to be and you should be celebrated, and you should celebrate where you are. And a lot of this has to do with a home, successfully building a home, or building a new home, or building a life, like having a nice warm home. Just, a lot of you may be stuck on how insurmountable or how much weight is on your shoulders. I apologize. I have a relative in the next room over here, and they're just can't breathe and such. 'Tis the season to be sick. I apologize about that, but the stuck energy here is talking a lot about how this is just it's a struggle. It's very hard. It's very hard to say that well done. It's hard for you to hear that too from Spirit. It's like, well done, and you're still stuck on, did I make the right decision? Happy success is 6 of Pentacles and Judgment, and this is talking a lot about how the way that you're thinking. It's like they want you to realize that what you did, what you're doing, what you've done to contribute to your situation right now. It's like you turned lemons into lemonade. Judgment a lot of times is about your decisions, and they're saying what you've done is effectively freed yourself from something that wasn't so healthy. But at the same time, Judgment is about saying, I transmuted whatever it was that was dark and dingy down here. This angel is calling it up to be cleansed. And as you see, they're going up, and the more they go up, the lighter, it is, which is saying that they're calling, this angel of judgment calls up the shadow and turns it to light. But, which is transmutation, changing the properties of one thing to another. Which energy cannot be created nor destroyed. But so there's a happy success, and you need to know that what you did made things better. You need to know that. You need to know it for yourself. and be thinking that and if you can't do that, they want you to really sit down and go, okay, I did make that better. Okay, I did change that and make that better. I did that. Like, they want you to count those things to show that so you can see that you are successful. Focus on your successes this weekend. Focus on your successes and not the work that, what is it? I won't say that. I would say the extra responsibilities. Don't focus on the extra responsibilities that come with the success, because to be honest with you, people think that it's so easy to be successful. Oh my gosh, you're doing so well. You have your own place. It's like buying a house. You buy a house and everybody's like, oh my gosh, this is so great. You bought a house, and then you go, but do you know that I have to cut my own grass unless I, hire this person? I've got to fix everything in this house. If something happens to it, it's on me. It's not like I can call my landlord and be like, can you send a maintenance man? Can so-and-so come at XYZ? And you don't have to worry about it. It's like something happens and it's on you. And so there's something about you realizing that you should not focus on the extra responsibilities that comes with the success, but on the victories themselves. So you could be dealing with an Aries, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. We also have Pisces, Aries cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.